Hey, hey, it's Friday. That kind of rhymes. I used to freestyle in college. That's irrelevant, y'all. I just wanted to come on here real quick, right? Daily dose of love, and just share what was in my spirit. Man, as I was listening to DeVon Franklin's message about the past and leaving that pain there and how God is doing a new thing, it made me think about Job in the Bible, how all those things happened to him, and he was searching for answers, like why did it happen to me, And I believe towards the end of the book of Job, he basically said what's more important is just knowing the Lord, having a relationship with the Lord. And that resonated with me because for some time I was replaying those memories and negative experiences and the past hurt and pain and heartbreak, and heartache. I was replaying it in my head because there was something on the inside of me that didn't want to let that thing go. Like, this is all I know. These are the feelings that came after this certain thing happened, and I don't want to let that go, right? And it sounds crazy. It sounds toxic. It sounds everything but good. But if I'm honest, I wanted that at that time. I'm like, this is a part of me. Like, I deserve to be mad. I deserve to be bitter. And I'm not ready yet to be okay with it yet. I haven't had enough time yet to feel a certain way towards this person or that person. When I tell y'all God changed my life, because now if I have a certain feeling on the inside and I know it's not from the Lord, I actually challenge myself to run to that thing. Even if I'm wrong or right, it doesn't matter. If I have a disagreement with someone, I'm like, you know what? The fact that I love this person and care for them, whether it be a friend, family member, what have you, I always reach out to that person, because what I learned as I've gotten older, it doesn't matter about being right or wrong. It doesn't matter, right? So when I reach out, I'm like, you know what, Lord? I'm going to reach out because I've learned about forgiveness. I've learned. It doesn't matter to me about going tit for tat. Oh, I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna hold a grudge until they reach out first because I know I was right. No, that's not important. And so, man, as I was just listening to this message this morning, y'all go listen to it. It's on YouTube. It was, I believe, Isaiah, I want to say 43:18 or 19. But it's like you really don't know or can't see what the Lord is doing when you're so focused on the past, right? It's just like, these things happen to me and I'm sticking to it. And if a parent was absent, if something happened to you, and I always tell people, it's not what happened to me, it's what happened for me in order for God to get the glory. Because had I not gone through certain things in life, I wouldn't have a story, I wouldn't have a testimony, I would not have written a book, I wouldn't be a speaker, and I wouldn't be able to have the gift and the ability to speak into other people's lives, to motivate them, to encourage the brokenhearted. How would I be able to do that if I don't know what it feels like to be heartbroken? How can I speak on being in a dark place and then coming out on the other side if I've never been in a dark place, right? And I know everyone's story is different, but man, it's just something about being able to connect and relate with a person who has been there and done that. Just like with track, right? I ran track for, 16 years. What if I had a coach out there trying to tell me how to run track, the drills, angles, what to eat, how to think, right? If they've never been on the track a day in their life, you're looking like, I hear you, but I really don't hear you. So, excuse me, y'all, I was just eating, but I have walked this walk. I walked this path. I'm not just coming on here like, I'm recording this video because I like being on Instagram or whatever. My plan was to soak in the tub, eat dinner, and watch a funny movie. But God said, no, get on there and talk to them about this. Talk about how you used to be connected to your past so much to where when you finally let go from that thing, that stronghold, then you were really at peace. Little Alexis has peace now. She can rest. You have to let go of the old you. And I tell myself all the time, I wrote a letter to the old Alexis and I said, you have no place in my life. You don't. This ride is over. I'm no longer looking back. And even I'm telling you, man, I can resonate with with the book of Job, because I'm like, it doesn't matter trying to search for the answers. And what I found, you search for answers that you may never get in this lifetime. And so now I'm okay. I'm okay with not knowing all the whys, because that's not important. But what's important is what God is doing on the other side of this thing, how he is using me as a vessel to speak to his people. Because I can get on here all day with lashes and makeup on and dress up and post pictures. That's it. But no, God said he wants to use me, and he wants to use you. He wants to use that thing. But I will say this, make sure that you speak from wisdom and knowledge, and that you have that okay from the Lord. Because man, I'm telling you, when you speak from a place of bitterness, that message is different, and it's not right. But when you speak from a place of love, and yeah, sometimes I do look back. So let me clarify that. But I look back to see how far God has brought me. And I say, ooh, so I can tell people I've been there before. You're not alone. I've been there before, where I've been in a place where I'm like, I don't want to open the blinds because I don't want to see the light. And that's spiritual in itself. But you got to pick yourself up. I have this thing where I'm like, 2-minute pity party, whatever it is. All right, Lex, it's been 2 minutes. If it's something that really bothers me, I give myself 5 minutes. Lex, don't stay in that place, right? Because I'm aware of my emotions. I'm self-aware, but I don't stay there. Don't stay there. Get back up. It's okay. We don't have to know all the answers. And I'm okay with saying I don't know. I'm okay with making mistakes. God has given me the permission to say I don't know. But I know somebody who does. Let me get back with you. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. And I'm telling you, when you divorce that pain of the past, man, it's gonna feel like you grieving. Literally like you at a funeral. Excuse me. See, I know I'm supposed to say this because I almost choked and I'm not even eating anything. But when I finally divorced the pain of the past, I was able to see things clearly, like a veil was lifted. Like, wow. It's not as bad as it seems. Wow. Okay. I see how he used that and turned it around for my good. So I am a survivor of many things and a victim of none. I am a survivor of many things and a victim of none. That victim mentality did not serve me any justice. It wasn't doing anything for the future Alexis. So yes, I'm very passionate when I speak. I'm not yelling at y'all. I don't have it all figured out, right? I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes daily. But this walk on the other side, God is giving me beauty for ashes. He gives me those things. It comes from him. And people may say, you're so bold, you're so this, and you're so that with your faith. How can I not be? Look at your own life. You probably can think of some instance where you're like, man, these people couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. If they really knew what was up, if they really knew the battles that I fought behind the scenes, come on, man. Let it go. Let it go. I know. Sometimes you're like, man, but that person did me so wrong. You know, excuse me. That person did me so wrong. That's not right. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay, and it's gonna be okay. You don't have to worry about that. And you know what? I also pray for the people who have hurt me in the past. That helped in the healing process. And God allowed me He allowed me to see things from a different perspective. He said, Alexis, put yourself in their shoes, where they were at the time, their age, how they were misguided and miseducated. They don't know it all. They are a human being and they are imperfect. And I was like, wow. As I'm praying for these people, God was showing me, Lexis, baby girl, it's not all about you. Grace and mercy and forgiveness is beautiful. Complicated at first, but it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, it's gonna feel like you grieving literally at a funeral. I was like, this is what I've connected myself with. When someone would ask me things about my past, my child, I would say this. But now I can recall the good things about my past. The good things. So don't remember the former things. Move forward. God is doing a new thing. DeVon Franklin really blessed me with that message today, y'all. That's all I have. Love you. Motivate with love. Y'all know I did a little dance at the end. Don't judge my shirt. You know how you just have those shirts that you wear to bed where the cotton is just soft? No matter how many times you wash it, no matter how many, it doesn't matter how many nightgowns, pajama sets you have, y'all. It's just that shirt. So if you see this gray shirt a couple more times, you're going to see it.